Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to Shedworth Junction. Here we are, a year on from when we first started. You have to excuse my scruffy look, my unkept hairdo, and all that jazz. It's been a long few days. Anyway, here we are, a year after our very first video went out to you guys with my big, massive plans of what I wanted to do in here. And so far, I've achieved none of them, which is quite exciting in itself. And disappointing in other ways, but either way, today I didn't think for 1 second that I would be bringing you this video a year into this adventure. And what I'm doing today is actually taking everything down. Already the incline has come down, the track in front of me is gone. I've got to take this last little piece down today. And I know what you're thinking, why the heck are you doing this? Well, it's my own fault. It's totally my own fault. As a lot of you will know already, that my intention was never to have this thing staying here. It was always a quick, temporary, something chucked up out of old spare wood until I eventually found time to build a decent layout. Things have gone on over the last year where I haven't had time to do my layout, but I have really enjoyed what I've got, and I've just extended it with a shelf. And as you know, if you look at my last videos, you'll see what level I'm at. Not very much, but it was something to run some trains on. However, impending doom has set in, and I kind of expected it. I can't deny I had expected the wood to move or warp, because it was just cheap bits of wood that I'd had kicking around. Nothing was braced properly. It was just bits batten really around the shed. And I kind of thought I got away with it for a while. I thought, you know what, I haven't been caught by the wood demons. But unfortunately, last week I noticed that my shelf had completely bowed upwards, and the closer I looked at the stuff around the walls, that's all out of line as well. And I've always had constant trouble with the door, trying to make that work, and the trains go over it nicely has always been a challenge. And so it's brought to a crossroads where it all needs to come down, and one of two things need to happen. It needs to be either rebuilt but properly, okay, and I mean properly, do it a decent job, or secondly, scrap the whole idea and just literally concentrate on what I want to call my proper layout. As it happens, as time goes and money goes at the moment, I really can't afford to do a full-on base build in the bottom of the shed here. It's just not going to happen. So I have forked out for some decent bits of plywood. I have still got some decent batten, which I can box section the bottom of it and make some probably what I call baseboards, decent baseboards to put up on the wall again where I was. But I'm going to change things around a bit. And what I'm going to try and attempt to do is my long-term plan would be have something like TT120 at this kind of height and 00 on my bench kind of height. That'd be my ultimate goal. I quite like that idea. So I'm going to try and make this a bit different. I'm going to go for a wider board, and so it's wide enough for, say, a double 00 gauge. And that way I know when I come to build my other layout, I can then definitely have more than enough room for 2 lines of TT and some sidings up here. So, yeah. I'm going to start the morning by ripping all this down. It's my day off today. I've had a nice sausage sandwich, which has got me going and excitable. So I'm going to try and get all down before the new wood turns up. So to add to the excitement, add to the pressure, because we like a bit of pressure in Shedworth Junction, we like a challenge. We have got plans to go live on the 27th of this month, okay, which is, what are we in now? August, 27th of August. We have got more details coming out soon, but put a note in the diary, the evening of 27th of August, we will be going live. And my challenge is to get something running by then. And it might sound quite easy. You might think, oh, you got weeks. But I really haven't. I'm a busy person at work and home life. What I have got a little bit of luxury with is Evie's on school holidays, so I haven't got the pressure of getting her to bed and stuff in the evenings. I can be out here quite late doing this. So, yeah. But to have something up and running in a couple of 3 weeks and prep for our live stuff, we've got some giveaways to produce and some videos to produce to tell you how to enter the competitions and that sort of thing. We could be a bit pushed for time. So, never one to waste a moment. Let's crack on. Get the drill out.